light the candles. I'll light these candles at $1 on Hex. That's the next time I'm lighting. Yeah.
Hey everybody, and welcome back. Another day on Pulsechain, and of course, is it day 270? I think it is day 270. So we're really moving forward there. The Pulsechain and crypto back on the move, and we see some green candles starting. So it's nice to see. Always good to do a live stream on a green candle day. It is sunny outside, super shiny, and probably go for my walk after the live stream and enjoy some of that summer day. That's how we rock and roll. Check my pulse. Good evening, Superman, hardest working man in crypto. Woo! Good to see Check My Pulse. Thanks for the repost as well. I actually reposted that myself. I forgot to do it on my own X channel there. Lies beneath in the truth in the house in there. Good to see you. And of course, we've got Hex, EHEX, PLS, PLSX, the Center for the Win, 100%. The golden crypto, folks. The golden crypto of Richard Hart. We're going to do well with that, I am sure. We got DGN Hexkin in the house there. Hello, good to see you, DGN. Wookie as well. Wookie needs a rest after the day off yesterday. That's true. You probably do. And of course, the Joey there as well. What's up? What's up, Joey? We got Drippy in the house there. Yo, what's up? Good to see you as well. And Crypto Dan. Hi, guys. Hope everybody is good. Now, we're going to be obviously covering the markets as usual, but we also got a couple project and updates, and also we're going to talk about the Pulsechain Conference that's coming up too. We'll check that out a bit later. So let's get straight into it without further ado. Let us go. Bam. Actually, let's get to the right place here. And where are we? We got, was it AET USA Force? Nice one there. Good to see you. Evening, Superman, to you. Right, let's jump into it. We've got stock market doing well again today. Look at this. Woohoo! So the S&P 500 ends just shy of record as earnings parade continues. So good earnings season. We've got the Dow Jones there up 0.37%, 141 points to 38,521. We've got the S&P 500 up 0.23%, 11 points to 4,954. And we've got the NASDAQ there up slightly, 11 points to 15,609. So a really super good day on stock market there. Let's have a look at the US dollar. Is pretty much down slightly, about, what's that, just over 0.25% at 104.03. Let's have a look at the commodities. We've got crude oil is up almost 1% there, 67 cents at $73.45. Brent oil is up 11 cents at $78.77. Gold at the moment, 2,052. It's up just a little bit, 10 cents. And silver, actually, it's down $1. Just went down $1. And it's moving around a little bit, but it's about $2,050. Silver there is at $22.50 at the moment on silver. So that's our commodities. We had a little bit of an extra update here around the Federal Reserve. Federal Reserve continues to echo higher for longer rates. So that's not great news, in terms of higher, longer rates. Federal Reserve officials continue to reiterate that the Fed isn't in a rush to cut rates, as that there remains work to be done on slowing inflation to the 2% target. Minneapolis Fed President Neil Kashkari said recent inflation data on a 6-month or 3-month basis show that inflation is basically at target, though cautioned that it is not all the way there yet. So almost, but not quite yet. The remarks arrived on the heels of the Federal Reserve Bank of Cleveland President Loretta Mester saying that policymakers will likely cut rates later this year should inflation continue to cool. They added that there was no rush to cut. Yeah, sure. Things can change pretty quickly. So still expecting sort of March, May there to be the day. Let's move on into crypto though. So stock market having a good day. Crypto also having a good day on the move. And we've got Bitcoin there at $43,125, up 1.09%. Nice to see. And the Bitcoin dominance at 50.02%. Ethereum there also up 3.37%, so leading the way. I like to see that. And of course, they're at $2,376, looking pretty good. We've got, nice little moves across the board. Optimism and Arbitrum are the ones that are benefiting, likely due to the Protodank sharding testing. And they are up nice. Look at them. Both of them up pretty nicely there. Optimism up 8.3%, Arbitrum up 5.7%. Now, I did say that because of Protodank sharding testing, going on, that those were the likely ones to get that leverage benefit. So those could be a really good move in terms of part of your portfolio, right? Not financial advice, but just makes sense, right? All right, let's jump over to Bitcoin. Bitcoin looking really, really good on the close-up. Look at that, at 50 EMA moving. The Bitcoin holding above that very nicely. It looks really nice to me. And so far, so good. So that's kind of cool. And nothing's really changed with our news, so we'll add the overlays. Our news here continues to tick on. And we're getting close to that Bitcoin halving, right? Bitcoin halving getting closer every day. Every day we wake up, it gets one more day closer. And here we are, 70 days to go. 70 days, bring it on. 70 days rule the world. 80 days around the world, 70 days to rule the world. We got Bitcoin there is doing pretty well. So almost down to 2 months, not far away from that. And yeah, what else we got there? Ethereum ETF window also coming up there potentially on the 23rd of May. That's kind of bullish as well. Now, we may have more bullish news in March, of course, for Ethereum. So let's jump to Ethereum. And here we are on Ethereum at the moment. You know it. We wanted it. We saw it. We was finding resistance here on the 50 EMA for Ethereum at $2,305. And we have busted through that bullish. So there we are, 2,374. Obviously, we want to come back, maybe test it, or just continue to rise. But that's looking pretty good on Ethereum. And, of course, Proto sharding on the move. And maybe by March. I haven't seen where there's a specific update, but it kind of looks like it with the optimism and that there. I haven't checked that, but that is looking pretty good. March is the expected date. Last time I checked on the Proto sharding. So kind of bullish there for Ethereum. Everything looking pretty good. That leads us into Pulsechain, and Richard Hart has been on the battlefield. This is a good sign. Richard Hart is on the battlefield. You can say it. You heard it here first. No, you didn't. But you heard it here first. Let me say that at least. Richard Hart's on the battlefield, on the table. He's playing the games. We love it. He's off the bench, whatever other analogies you want to use there. Richard Hart says, Ethereum, I'd like protecting you from scams. That's the reason I don't tell you guys about many coins, is because so very many coins suck. And some super duper omega suck. I can imagine him saying this, right? I can imagine him saying this over a glass of Portonay or something like that. I don't know. Whatever he likes to drink. History of terrible coins targeting hex skins is crazy. Some were exploited on day one by the devs. Some went to zero and relaunched to die. Some more. I think I read this out yesterday, actually. I just realized that. I actually read this yesterday. This is the one I was want to talk about here. Sorry, Solana. Pulsechain is better than Solana, which is why Pulse has been operating flawlessly since launch. And the net Solana was down for a few hours again today. Today. And, of course, a crypto fact. Network failures and other problems quite often have no effect on price. Many have lost big shorting. Shorting is crypto, and crypto is ultra death. Trading is normal death. So I kind of like that phrase there. So shorting and crypto is ultra death. Trading is normal death. There. This is giving me tough love. This is me giving tough love and truth to the Solana bros. You can tell the truth without fudding the price there. So that is from Richard. Only a few hours ago, and he's had 62,000 views on that. That's a pretty big number of views in only 4 hours. So Richard's reach back getting lively again. So pretty bullish for Richard. That brings us into day 270 results of Pulsechain, and they're looking green. Before we do though, let's say hello to a few other people. May have jumped in the chat since we started, and maybe I can catch my breath. Here. Creepy Coin in the house there. Hello. Good to see you, Creepy Coin. Craig Pitt as well. Morning all. Good to see you, Craig. Solid's in the house there. Hi all. First live in a while. Oh, that's nice to see you, Solid. Great to see that you can make it. And DG and Hexkin in the house there. Superman. Yeah, that's how we rock and roll. Got my old Superman picture behind me. Looks pretty damn good. We got Blobfish King in the house there. Good to see you, Blobfish King. Love all those emojis. Some they don't render through StreamYard. That's what I'm using. They don't render through StreamYard, but they look good in the chat there. Andrew Reynolds as well. Hi, everybody. Good to see Andrew. Welcome. And Charity as well. Evening. Hello, everybody. And we got Crypto Clays, another influencer in the space, crushing it. Morning, driving to work. Broom, 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 broom. Safe travels there, Crypto Clays. And enjoy your day. That's all we can say. All right, let's jump into it. Pulsechain day 230 results. 000117 is the price. Up by almost 2%, 1.92% there at 17% above the mean sacrifice price there. And that's also above the SEC price now, as it turns out. PulseX at the moment, quadruple 0462. up a 3.92%, so almost 4% up on them. And the buy and burn continues to impress. 692 billion, 368 million PulseX has been bought up and burned, part of the superior tokenomics of the PulseX Pulse combination. And that is 3.38% of public supply. And I cannot always love that number, reading that number out, 3.38% of public supply. Incentive token there is up a 5.86% at the moment. So the leader, as usual, in the day, it seems to be, that is $2.59. The ratio to Pulse is the most important number there. 22,198, I think it is the ratio to Pulse there at the moment. So holding up pretty nicely. We must be getting pretty close to 24 million incentive tokens in supply. So it's definitely got that scarcity play. And we've got 118,000 tokens have been burned so far through the TYRH GameFi protocol from Jacob's ecosystem. PHEX at the moment up 4.7% there. Nice little move. And we're at 1.56 cents there. The combined price, I'll talk about it in a second, but EHEX at the moment is 0.8% of a cent, sorry. And the combined price of EHEX and PHEX is at 2.36 cents there. So, getting back up to 2.5. Obviously, 3 cents is what we want to crack, right? Once Hex cracks that 3 cents, man, it's up and away. So don't cry about it if you didn't get some Hex, right? And you sold all your Hex down. If you did any of those things, don't cry about it later on when we break that 3 cent line, because it's going to be off to the races. And I know there's going to be many coming and go, oh, I sold my Hex, man. I sold my Hex. There's going to be lots of that stuff. I should pull up that video. Have I got that video? I don't even know if I've got that video. Let's see if I've got that video, just because it's a bit off script. But, hey, not that I have a real script written, because you guys can tell that I don't have a real script. Just make it up as I go. All right. Actually, where's my script? Where's the script? Damn it. Where's my script? I'm just kidding. All right. Actually, I don't even see that video. I thought I had that video up here, but I can't actually see it. What did I do with that video? It's such a good video. Have we got it in here? Let me have a look and see what we've got in this library. No, I don't. I must have got rid of it. And never mind. Oh well, that was worth a try. Anyway, let's get into the charts. Pulsechain there looking pretty good. And of course, we've got our golden cross, right? A 50-day moving average in the what's that? Purple, pink. That is moving up there and looking pretty good. Chart's looking really nice. Look at that, looking good. Higher lows and everything else like that. Still looking very juicy. RSI looking good, 55. And we're going to keep a lookout for the MACD. MACD not quite full on bullish yet. We'll wait out for that, but certainly still looking very good with the higher lows. Bring it on. A bull market. Let's go. PulseX at the moment is currently at quadruple 0.4624, and a similar story, really. Not too much to add. Down at 56 there on the RSI. But we got good support here too on the EMA cross. So the 21-day, 3-week moving average getting nice support in there at the moment. So and we've got higher lows in the play. So you can't ask much better for Pulse and PulseX there. Higher lows and looking pretty good at the moment. So I like it a lot. So, and plenty of room in the RSI. Nice and cooled off now, the RSI. Ready for another go? What do you guys reckon? It's looking good, that's for sure. All right, so that is that. Let's look at the incentive token. $2.59, almost $2.60. And the ratio to Pulse is the one we're really following here. As I say, still higher lows there, looking very strong is the incentive ratio there. Now let's go back to the previous all-time high. We have a ratio of 318,000. Do you guys remember that, or have you guys forgotten? Have you forgotten the ratio? It's 318,000 to one incentive token. Obviously, there was not that many incentive tokens around back at the beginning, so just take that into account. But man, it's certainly on a nice rally at the moment. All right, let's go to PHEX. PHEX looking pretty good. Got support at the 50 on the Fibonacci, and so far so good. Might have a bit of a fake out here on the EMA cross, probably print a negative number possibly. We'll see. Maybe it will just bounce off. We'll see tomorrow. Tomorrow's starting in 15 minutes. Is that pretty cool? Tomorrow's starting in 15 minutes, but we'll see pretty soon how that goes. So if we have another green day, we might just bounce off it and move away then without printing the cross. We'll see. It's pretty close though. All right, so that's looking pretty good. We got nice support at 1.4 cents. That's pretty much it. And I think that's what we said yesterday, right? How far the price would go down. Pretty sure it was that Fibonacci there. Yeah, 1.4. And we've done pretty well of that. So we actually got down to 1.434. So that was a good call yesterday on that one. And yeah, there we go. So let's see how are we going on EHEX at the moment as well? We had support at 7,700. We did pierce through that yesterday, but we bounced back. And it looks like we're closing over it, so bullish on that one. But that was our support on the 50 Fibonacci as well. And we did get down to 72, so below the 77. But the important thing is that we close above it, and that's what we've done there. Tested it and closed above. Let's go. And hopefully we'll have a fake out of this bearish cross here. And with enough green candles, we'll just bounce out there and have a fake out and have a bullish cross instead on the EMA. That's kind of the play there. And, of course, the RSI is very chill here. Look at this, just below the 50 there on the RSI. So bring it on. Let's go. Time to go up again. Maybe getting pretty close to it. All right, enough good news, and I'm sure we'll be on the way. Let's go into the validators. Validators at the moment, 52,760. 1.69 trillion off the market, same as yesterday, really. Let's go to the gas prices. Very cheap on the gas prices on Pulsechain. Don't you love it? 138,000 beats. 0.6 of a penny for a Pulsex swap, 0.03 of a penny for a Pulsecoin transfer, and 1/10 of a penny for a PRC20 transfer. With 3,800 times cheaper than Ethereum at the moment. It is $22 to do a swap on Ethereum. 6,600 times cheaper than Bitcoin. $2.26 to do a send on BTC. I don't know how long that will take you, but it's definitely there, and we are doing good. So let's jump over to the bridge and have a look at how much is in the bridge there. Oh, we're on the upside with the bridge. That's what we like to see. So we must be up, about $2 million here on the bridge from the looks of it. So that's bullish since yesterday. I'm liking what I'm seeing there. That is really, really exciting. Lock coins, let's have a look here. Lock coins pretty similar to yesterday, so doing pretty well also for Pulsechain Lock coin. So that's day 270. We're about to start day 271. Let's get into the top PRC20s. We're going to race through some of this, I think. Top PRC20s. Let's see if anything's standing out. We're going to sort by liquidity and scroll down here. SHIB is up 5%. Nice to see one of the big meme coins there. And Pepe is up 2%. But Chainlink there continued to impress, up 9%. What else is looking pretty good there? Pulse Bitcoin up 11% there, and I think that's kind of the highlights at the moment. Top PRC20s. Let's go to the top meme coins at category number 3, of course. We've got Axis Alive. Oh wow, what a standout there! We got Axis Alive from the influencer Axis. He's a TA guy and Pulsechain. Look at that breakout today. Wow, some big money coming in there. What's that number? About $29,000 of volume and pushing that price even higher. And so we're now at a new all-time high. We've got the high today so far, $25,909, and we're currently at $24,929. So well done to Axis Alive and his community, doing pretty well there. The liquidity, 183K. Now, obviously, most of the tokens are held by the central wallet, which is no doubt Axis. But of course, he's in for the long term from the looks of it. So yeah, pretty cool. We've got some ridiculous market cap there, but hey, look, this is crypto. Welcome to crypto. Well done to the Axis community there. If you're holding Axis, congratulations. What else we got going there? Duck token making a bit of a rebound after the sell-off. I think yesterday, 33% is the increase there. So quick look at that. Another meme coin that's been launched, of course. Yep, down yesterday, up today. What else is looking pretty interesting? That's pretty much it at the moment. We're going to have a quick look at Node token from Randy Alasky, and that is actually not doing too bad, is it? It's just below 2 cents at the moment. 1.9 cents is the old Node token there from Randy. Is how we rock and roll. Let's go to the main event in that category number 4, Pulsechain projects. See what's going on there. And let me just make sure I'm not too far behind here. Let's have a look here. So we've got Halgo at the moment up 6%. Watt token there from Power City up 4%. And ZKZX on a rebound here, 35% up on the Tornado Cash Walk on Pulsechain. Remember, this is recently launched, looking pretty strong here. 6.5 cents. Some people got some pretty big price calls for this one. It's going to be interesting to see that play out. And Tetra is up 10% as well. As you guys know, yesterday I went through many of the tokens that you could consider having in your blue chip portfolio for Pulsechain. Of course, all these tokens were in there. And we're at 0011 at the moment for Tetra, one of the most innovative ecosystems that's going to be dropping on Pulsechain. Most of their protocols still to come. So exciting stuff there. Prices, market's already moving up. What else there? Petius is up 1.7% there. Loan token is up 3% there as well. Obviously, loan token doing amazing, well over 30 million. Was it 32 million yesterday? in stable coins. So Loan Token doing very well with USDL. Mint Token is up 6% at the moment, the big NFT marketplace. What else is looking pretty good? Let's jump through some of these. Beetroot is down 26%. A bit of drama around Beetroot. Obviously, yesterday after the sell-off, 2 days ago, was it? But still holding up fairly well. What's the liquidity on that actually? 126k, so still doing okay there. What else there? Let's jump around. Hocus Pocus up 10%. Daytona up 12% there, not bad at all. What else is looking interesting? Scrolling down through this list. Let's have a look by percentages quickly. Yeah, so best performer ZKZX. Water Token from TRH doing pretty well, up 15%. Burn Token up 12%. So yeah, TRH doing pretty well. Waiting for TRH V4, right? So that's probably a pre-buying there. You always got to buy early and take the risk, right? If you're going to make the mad gains off those announcements. That's kind of the flow there at the moment. So there we go. All right, that is pretty much it around those. So let's move on over to actually quite look at 9-inch. See how 9-inch are performing on that one. 9-inch Pulse. Where is that? 9-inch Pulse is at 000-1,300 there. So still holding pretty flat. I think it is, isn't it? 9-inch. I think they're still holding on to the 5th biggest TVL on Pulsechain. Last time I checked, yeah, just holding this range at the moment. Still below sacrifice price, I believe. All right, let's move into some of the news. Hocus Pocus. So some of the project news there. Before we do that, though, let's catch up in the chat. We're getting into project updates now. DJ Paulie Wood and House there. PulseX 5.555% burn on 1 year. That's the projection there from DJ Paulie Wood. I'm not sure what link you're posting there lies beneath for the video, so let me know what that is about. Brennan says, morning folks, catching up at 1.5x. Nice one, Brennan. I'll speak slower. Hey, Brennan, welcome to the live stream at 1.5x. It sounds almost normal, Brendan. All right, jokes aside, let's get back into it. The project updates. So Hocus Pocus, you guys know if you're into yield farming or anything like that, they've got a farming wizard which sort of puts everything, or at least puts a lot of the dexes and other farms at your fingertips all at one place. So imagine having a single claim all button that collects your yield from multiple platforms at once. So they're also going to put this as a new feature. So if you are over multiple dexes farming there, you'll be able to collect all the yields at once. Kind of cool. So then you'll farm like a wizard with the farming wizard. So there we go. They've almost had 10,000 views on that. So I'm going to repost that out. Now, if you want a copy, or if you want to go and find out more details, I'll paste the link there in the chat. So if you want to go see that from Hocus Pocus, find out more details about their aggregating all the yield farming opportunities. It takes a bit of the work out. Now, I don't know if they have a filter yet that filters by yield, because that's kind of the one you'd like to have. Ultimately, you'd like something by yield and sort of risk categorization, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. But that is kind of cool. So that's from Hocus Pocus. The next big update is from Mad Energy. Yeah, we haven't talked about Mad Energy for ages, have we? Have we, Governor? No, we haven't, Governor. We have not talked about Mad Energy at all. Now, if you guys do remember, some of you that have been around for a long time, Mad Energy took away our Hexagon girl, right? Now, what's her name? You know the one. I can't remember her name myself. But she's out there doing a great job all the time. She went to work for Mad Energy. She was a Hexagon girl. You would have seen her in lots of meme clips around Hex. Yeah, so she went and worked for them. And what they're doing, their technology is groundbreaking, right? So they're doing wireless technology that's designed to send some Z-Wave, I think it was, from memory. And of course, make things wireless. So it's kind of cool tech like that, very Star Trek-y. And I guess they're still progressing that. Seems to be slow. And I haven't looked at an operational updates recently. But before I say it's too slow, then maybe they've got the things to plan out. In any case, let's hear from the CEO because he's got an update. Yay! And of course, they're going to issue a token on Pulsechain, right, for part of their capital raise. They've got a formal capital raise, sort of like traditional capital raise. And then they were going to do a crypto capital raise as well on Pulsechain. So that's the reason why they're involved there. But their tech is supposed to be pretty much at the front end of wireless technology, which could be change the world. So yeah.
George Wentz here, CEO of MAD. We've been getting inquiries as to why we haven't issued our equity token on Pulsechain yet. First of all, we do intend to do that as soon as we can. But there's two reasons why at this moment it's not wise to do so. The first is the regulatory environment from the Securities and Exchange Commission. You've probably been following the news. If you're involved in anything to do with tokenization, you know that the environment right now from a regulatory standpoint is not good. As you know, our limited partnership units are securities regulated by the SEC, and therefore the equity tokens are also securities regulated by the SEC. So we've got to comply. We always comply, and we will comply with their regulations. We monitor this, and we're aware of companies that have issued equity tokens. Most of them have gone on pause due to the uncertain regulatory environment. Until that straightens out, we're not comfortable doing it at this point in time because of the uncertainty that could result. So that's number one. Regulatory environment needs to settle down. We're waiting for that to happen. Number two, as we've said from the beginning, we do need to close out our raise before we're going to issue the equity tokens. And at this point in time, we have not closed out our raise. So I hope that answers your questions. We want to do it. We're excited to do it. We intend to do it. But we just have to be wise. We have to be good stewards. And we have to do it when the time is right. If you have any questions, please hit us up on email. We're happy to answer them. And let us know what you think. Thanks a lot.
All right, so that was from the CEO from Mad Energy, and yeah, it's kind of cool. I mean, if we can get real-world leading innovation matched with crypto on Pulsechain, it's just one of those another cool things that we've got that adds a lot of value. So anyway, looks like it's still a little while away, right? Because obviously we've got to go through the SEC process and all that sort of stuff. So that could be maybe they won't even get to launch until next year, right? So we'll keep looking out for that. But in any case, a nice little update there from the CEO. All right, if you guys want more information on that, you can go check out them on X platform again, and I'll post that in the house. Bam. There we go. That is the link to Mad Energy. Check it out. The technology is pretty futuristic, so fingers crossed on that. We've got Hexpedition in the house there asking about Coast. Yeah, but probably your question about Coast is probably something good for the Discord. So if you want to get the crypto helpline in Discord, that's a good place to put that. Cool. All right. They think maybe have tutorials on the site on Coast. Check them out. Yeah, Lies Beneath, I'm not really sure the context, what the topic is that you were posting. Sorry, that I still don't follow. I know you're trying to be helpful there, but I just don't understand what the context is and what topic, what question I was talking about with regards to the video. Maybe you could remind me, that'd be helpful. Yeah, if you want to join the Strategy Club, there's Wookie's link. Join up today. All right, let's move on to the next one, and that is Pulsechain Conference. Save the date. Save the date sounds a bit like Back to the Future, right? Save the date. The third annual Pulsechain Conference .com on online Friday, May the 10th at 2024. So that's going through to the 13th to the Monday. Coming soon. Sign up, speak, and more details. So this is hot off the press. This just came out just for the live stream. So this is Maddie Allen's Pulsechain Conference, and that's coming up. So that's kind of cool. We'll repost that out. And if you want to find more details about the Pulsechain Online Conference, you can get the details here on the website. So let's paste that in the chat there if you want to follow up on that too. And bam, there it is. That's the link to the Pulsechain Conference coming up later this year, which is pretty cool. What do we just have? The Hex Conference, the 4th year Hex Conference. Now we've got the Pulsechain Conference. This is the 2nd Pulsechain Conference. So that Matt is really busy running Hex conferences and Pulsechain conferences. And this one here should be like no other. Now, last time it was really, really big, wasn't it? Really, really big. So we'll see how we get on with that. All right. That is that. And that leads us on to Hex Daily Stats. However, I'm too fast today, lately. So we're waiting for some project launches. We've had quite a bit of a quiet spell since the new year. But we've got tons of projects coming in that is not launched yet. It's just the way it goes sometimes. But if you haven't checked out hex.com, check it out. Links in the video description. You can buy Hex on Ethereum or Pulsechain and then swap it for T-shares or burn it for T-shares and start mining more Hex. Now we're waiting for day 1528. I think we'll just roll over the day by 1 hour, 1 minute. So we won't have that out for a little bit. But we do have yesterday's data. Yesterday we got 9.7 Hex per T-share. Now we couldn't talk about that yesterday because it hadn't come out. That's the 5th of February there. But man, look at that price. So 9.7, that's a huge payday. Let's have a look at the penalties that we had. Oh, massive penalty, massive T-share decrease yesterday. Look at that. 51,000 T-shares down yesterday. And the T-shares there, 9,493,000 T-shares. That was yesterday. We haven't got today's results. They're coming out in another 10, 20 minutes. But maybe 20 minutes. But wow, look at those penalties too. 54 million in Hex penalties. This is crazy good times being a T-share miner. That's why I say if you're not a T-share miner, you might consider it. Now you can also go to the auctions, right? Icosa Hedron auctions and try and bid on some T-shares there. That's another alternative using Hedron. We got 50 million was 4 days ago, and we got 54 million today. Unbelievable. Look at that reward pool, 92.2 million there. Incredible results. Wow, that's awesome. What else there? We got yesterday we had 38 increase in liquid holders, down 10 miners to 118,946 miners. That was yesterday's, not the results that we're waiting for. They're going to be out in another 20 minutes for day 1527. But we also had a modest day on Pulsechain. So really it was just Ethereum that we got the big action. Pulsechain was 6.8 Hex per T-share. That would have been for day 269 on Pulsechain. But otherwise, everything else pretty. Oh, actually, we had quite a few decreases in T-shares there too. 17,700, 9,554,000 there. What else is looking pretty interesting there? Yeah, pretty modest. Yeah, no big penalties on Pulsechain, just on the Ethereum chain. But we had good growth numbers, up 58 liquid holders and 7 miners there. That is for 2 days ago. Now, obviously, in 20 minutes or so, we'll probably have today's results. But we're not going to be staying on that long for them because they're going to be another 20 minutes away. All right, so that's pretty much it. Wraps up the show again. Another short show. We're waiting for the projects to launch. Let's think about it. We're waiting for Power City, Earn Protocol to launch, and they've got multiple protocols to launch after that. Waiting for their profit sharing from Portal X and Earn Protocol and stuff like this. What else are we waiting for? Lice Beneath says it was about selling Hex. Oh, was it? Oh, yeah, don't sell Hex. Oh, yes, I know the video. Yeah, no, oh, thanks very much. Yeah, about the guy that sold his Hex. Yeah, thanks, Lies Beneath. Now I get it. It comes full circle now. Brennan says some of Mad Energy innovation is wireless charging for EV vehicles and reusable oil emissions from the burn stocks. Germany was on board for the tech. Info was a year ago or so. Yeah. Really, the wireless stuff, the transmitter, I think using Z-Waves, I think what they were doing. Was kind of the hit there. I'm surprised they haven't sold out their equity racing. That's a bit bizarre. That may just be due to the talent that they've got in the team in terms of selling it out. But it does seem weird that they haven't actually sold that out yet either. Other than that, the technology, has potential for transformation, like Star Trek type of technology. Really, you can make things wireless without having any side effects, radiation type side effects or anything. So kind of bullish. What else? I think that was it. So yeah, we'll probably cover today's Hex Stakes results when they come out. That's probably a bit late there. So yeah, we're waiting for Power City Earn Protocol, waiting for Magic Carpet Ride 369 and the Baristas, probably the first products. We've got so many DApps launching on Pulsechain. It will be when they do come, they're probably going to come in waves. And obviously after the New Year period, just a little bit of a break there. So the show format will be a lot longer when we get those out, obviously covering those platforms. Just been a bit shorter lately. I mean, I guess it's still the holiday period, right? 7th of February. Yeah, it's still pretty early, right? So some people are still on holiday, right? They don't go back holiday till next Monday. Some people come back the Monday we just had. Some people don't go get back from work, are still on holiday for even longer. Like what's the 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th to the 12th. And if you really got a cool job and you got lots of money, maybe you're even off even longer than that. But it's not the majority of people. What's that? Wookie is calling a W forming on the pulse chart on the daily. Nice one there, Wookie. We'll hold you to that call. Wookie's been making some good calls lately, so big shout out to Wookie in the Discord. All right, we're going to leave it there. We're 35 minutes in the hour. That's the shortest show I have done for a long, long time. How about that? Is that so short? That is the shortest show I've done. I cannot even remember how long it's been that short that I did a show, but that is some crazy stuff right there. Maybe I'll leave some wise words from Richard. How about that? You want to listen to some wise words from Richard, because it's always some good key takeouts there. All right, let me just go back to desktop here. Let me find a little wise words. I won't make it too long here. It's is that the right one? I don't remember now. I think it's this one here. I think it's this one. Or was it this one? Yeah. Let's play this one. All right. Peace out, everybody. Take care. And I will catch you next time. Bye for now.
Pulsechain has higher throughput, better security, lower environmental impact to the point of nearly none. Is a newer coin with more features, is faster than Bitcoin. But Bitcoin has an $800 billion market cap. Pulsechain doesn't. Why? Well, we're new. We're on the way, right? Things will get better, in my opinion. So like, and for you listening, is that a forward-looking price statement? Nope, not a forward-looking price statement, not financial advice. So we've got a wonderful network. We've got wonderful features. We've got wonderful airdrop. There's, you can do lending on the Pulsechain network. There's projects that let you borrow coins. There's projects that there's stable coins on Pulsechain. There's all types of stuff people have launched on Pulsechain. Guys, the network is good. Works great. Oh, and the bridge is free too. Somebody set the bridge to 0 fee so that using the bridge has no fee, both directions. So if you go to bridge.pulsechain.com, there's no fees currently. In, out, either way, no fees. Now you're going to pay a fee on the Ethereum network. Nothing you can do about that. That's Ethereum's side, right? So you got a great network and you got a ton of free coins, and it's been worked flawlessly for 7 months. Go make it great, guys. Launch stuff on it, use it, build fiat on-ramps, make a money transmitter in your state, make a licensed money transmitter in your state, and you can, make the community better. Like,